Hey folks, this is Bardic Dragoon. Welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Quest II. When we last left off, we'd found ourselves here in... what was this town called? Yeah, I'm not sure why I did that. You're the one who tells us. Yeah, Munahan, that's it. Found ourselves our way into this town of Munahan. Now, the dog keeps following us around, and, well, making good progress on our adventure. Though we still need to find, well, people keep saying the princess would probably like to join us in our quest to defeat Hargon, but your castle and kingdom was seemingly destroyed if the intro is any indication, so might want to do something about that. The one thing we did forget walking around Munahan last time is this guy. I forgot he's up here in the corner, and he's ostensibly the most important NPC here. Oh, words cannot well express my shame. Stricken with terror, I did flee the castle in its time of direst need. And now Moonbrook is... and Princess Perenelle... oh, Princess Highness... So yeah, ostensibly the most important. Anyway, of course, so as you saw when we leave town, this dog is going to stop following us. But yeah, we're not too far off from Moonbrook, so I suppose let's head there and see maybe if the princess is still hiding in the basement or something. In the process, we'll fight some bad boons. Because the Dragon Quest series loves puns like that. Anyway, as for the baboons themselves, pardon me, they have 35 HP, 40 attack, 12 defense, 18 agility, and they each give 33 experience and 45 gold. They can also drop a club. Not super great. But, well, there's only one way to really handle things. Oh, Sizz is multi-target. I swear I thought it was a single target spell. I explained last time when the enemy hit me with and I was surprised that it hurt me, or hurt both characters. Oh my, we getting our faces punched in. Did I forget to heal? Looking at my HP values, those things hurt really hard. To me, they kind of did, or we didn't heal. Oh. And with all that experience points, Laurasia, let's say, with the experience values, okay, Laurasia is now level 9. Huzzah! Okay, let's head back to town. Let's run away. Probably should have had Sigurd heal me before I decided to start walking back to town, but... because I don't remember if I actually stayed in town. The end. 16 gold. Not too bad. Da-da-ba-ba. Yeah, okay, that might have just been that those things hurt really hard. I might just try running away from those in the future. Alright, anyway, as we were heading on our way to Moonbrook Castle... Magus we've already fought, but the Dragonfly, that is a new one. Pardon me. Dragonfly is... boy, I probably should have made some notes on this, but I was feeling lazy before I started recording. So that's great. There's... there we go. Lizardfly, 15 hit points, 4 MP, attack power of 20, defense of 10, 16 agility, gives 27 experience points, 20 gold, and can drop a Tombola ticket. They also can cast Fireball. So we'll focus on that first. Probably can just take it out with just, actually probably could have had Sigurd take it out on his own. But Laurasia definitely can. There we go, the enemy are defeated. And you know what, I'm actually going to... message speed... drop it a little bit, because you don't really get to see the numbers in battle. I don't know if that's something people care about, but I'm going to make it so you can, just in case. It's also useful for me from a strategic standpoint, since we actually have multiple characters and what damage they can do is relevant, question mark? Yeah, let's cast some Sizz. Normal attacks should hopefully clear out this enemy party. Ooh, I got lucky on that one. Heck yeah. A corpse corporal. Okay. I figured these guys wouldn't show up until later. but... But yeah, Corpse Corporal. 60 HP, 3 MP, attack power 25, defense of 7, 12 agility, gives 40 experience, 25 gold, can drop leather armor, and this one actually, I unfortunately don't know what the translation of the spell name is. Pardon me, I think it's Fog, the translation they've been sticking with. But yeah, he can cast a spell that lowers, lowers our accuracy since he's casting it, but yeah. But, we might be able to kill him off in one turn here. 13 points of damage. Oh yeah, no, okay, that's not happening. I was overestimating my character's attack power, so that's cool. It's always good when that happens. Yeah, though it still wasn't too difficult of a fight. Anyway, quick check. Yep, okay, we're on the right track here. And then if we go down, yep, there you go. You can sew Drac Mages, which Drac Mages are... Well, predictably enough, upgraded Drakies. They have 12 HP, 4 MP, 14 attack power, 10 defense, agility of 14. They each give 12 experience and 10 gold. You can drop a club. Not particularly powerful or tough, but actually, no, yeah, the number of them. This actually is probably a good use of money or MP. The idea about words. I can words. If I couldn't words, I don't know why I'd be doing this. Woo! 70 experience points. Cool. And let's see. Yeah, you're about at 20 MP. You've lost only about 15. Wait, what are those plain clothes? I don't know why I'm carrying that around. Yeah, the Chimera wing might be useful though. Alright, best way to approach this. There we go. Walk around to the bottom. Fight some more Drac Mages apparently. I'm gonna cast a spell there. Oh well. Oh! Oh, that's right. Stupid translation errors. Kasap! They can cast Kasap. Kasap lowers your defense. I mean, they don't hit that hard in the first place, so it's not too big of a problem. But yeah, Kasap, it is a lower all target, or lower defense of all targets. It's actually apparently a lot of spells in this game are multi-targeted. Which I suppose keeps things nice and balanced. That's one thing in a lot of, level up. Oh, Sigurd. Okay. Actually got a pretty solid strength boost this time around. Decent MP. Ah, Fizzle. Actually, wait, no, Fizzle. That's the spell I'm thinking of. Except it's not telling me. I hate everything. No, but I think I actually wanted to heal Laurasia. Yeah, and there's 32. Let's munch down on an herb. Munch down on that good herb. There we go. Alright. This doesn't look good. I mean, considering what happened in the... did that fire just walk and move? Hello? Whoa. Woe is me. I am he who was lord and master of this once proud castle of Moonbrook. My dear, dear daughter, the Princess Peronelle, hath been cursed to roam the land as a common mongrel, a stray dog. That she should suffer such humiliation is what? You don't have anything else to say. Cool, fine, okay. Well, we're gonna loot your castle, okay? Just in case you wanted to know that. No, nothing inside. Like, I'm not sure why I'm acting surprised by that. I mean, if the monster didn't clear it out, that'd be more surprising, ostensibly. To the east of this castle, in a place whence may be espied 4 bridges, there standeth a supporting swamp. Beneath its foul surface lieth Ra's sacred mirror. Would that I had passed on this knowledge ere I breathed my last. I mean, you know, the artifact's named after ancient Egyptian. Actually, wait, am I surprised? This place was wrecked by monsters. Why am I surprised again? Okay, so Sigurd. Fizzle. Okay, that's just spell stop, I forgot. Okay. Never mind, I was thinking it was something else. Okay, so... Actually, let's see how it goes. We just swing our swords, or chain sickles. Of course, now it makes more sense to do it this way, because otherwise we're going to end up... Actually, I'm still going to end up with one dead. Yeah, it's better to do it, just keep up the normal attacks. And there we go. Giant centipedes, whatever, dead. And yeah. Sigurd, need some of that good herb. Eat up, Monty boy. Alright. So, but yeah, Rosmere, it sounds useful. Oh, smog. Alright. That's actually, wait, no, they'll get a show here. Actually, I'm not surprised by that. 15 HP, 3 MP, 14 attack power, 40 defense, so they're pretty tanky. And they, pardon me, have 15 agility, give 18 experience each, and drop 40 gold. They can also give plain drop plain clothes and conceal our magic. Predictably, we're going to have Laurasia attack the Corpse Corporal, and you're going to try and frag the smog. Because if I remember correctly, spells in this game have a functionally 100% accuracy rating. The way that the game calculates accuracy, it's more or less basically a resistance check. And yeah, spells outside of status effects, and even then, some of the new status effects introduced in this game, which of course it's still Sigurd's magic. Alright, well, you guys are more deadly than the smog. Despite what weather forecasters and science might tell you, zombies are deadlier than smog. Actually, I'm not sure where zombies really fit on the things that are likely to kill you scale, considering they're mostly fictitious. Not sure where I was going with that. Anyway. Oh yeah. Excluding some of the status effects that we haven't seen, like, well, Kasap is probably what we have seen that one. That one is pretty much guaranteed to hit. I don't think there's anything that has any resistance against that, except maybe some of the late game bosses, but don't quote me on that. And we'll find out together once we get to that point, right? Ooh, 138 experience points. At least it was a fruitful battle, and... okay, it does. Oh! That's right, yeah, something I noticed after the last video that I forgot about. The characters actually have classes. I don't believe we had that, or, pardon, with the hero here, Laurasia, being a descendant of heroes. Which, I mean, technically so is Sigurd, but Sigurd is listed as an Elementalist. Which is, if you've played Dragon Quest IX, the, well, why am I looking here? I wanted to look here. 24 now, we're good. Sigurd. About 15 points there, you're good. But yeah, our Mentalist was one of the classes that you could take on in that game. Behold, the forces of Fel Hargon do batter down the gates. Save us, Goddess, deliver us. Okay, so the way that they've reworded the dialogue in this version doesn't spell it out very well, unless... let's try doing something incredibly stupid here. Some smogs. That's awkward phrasing. Alright. Fry that smoke. When you say that out loud, that sounds like it wouldn't actually work. Oh. Okay, so I guess they are resistant to it. I know, if I remember correctly, these things tend to have in later games high physical evasion, because, you know, they're just clouds of evil laughing smoke. So, you know, yeah, of course you're gonna have a hard time stabbing Smoke. It's Smoke. He's the toppest tier character in Mortal Kombat. I have no idea, actually. Mortal Kombat, except briefly, I kind of like had fun with Mortal Kombat 9, but in general, Mortal Kombat is not my game. Actually, we will start with the smog. Actually, no. Sigurd will focus on the smog, you focus on the Cobra King. Laurasia. Sigurd! Seriously! Okay, well at least it didn't work when he tried to stop our magic here. Alright, Laurasia. Focus on the zombies. Sigurd, finish the job. You disappoint me, Sigurd. I love your fashion, I love your style, but you disappoint me. On so many levels. Also, healing would probably be good right about now for Laurasia. Oh, hey, it actually shows what our health is, and yeah, considering we're a little below half health, a little over the minimum that we'll get healed for, let's do this. Yeah, fully healed. Go us. Wow, that zombie. Then again, the corpse corporal there, like I said, 60 health. So I suppose actually about 3 attacks with Laurasia would probably do it usually. Unless, well, since unfortunately I wasn't paying attention to which one he was attacking, I presume it was the one on the left each time, but I wasn't really paying attention. I probably should fix that. Anyway, Sigurd, keep yourself alive. Yay! One zombie's dead. Oh, so we can do this. It's gonna hurt like crazy. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, cool. Ouch. Still got some of that good herb. Still got some of that good herb. Actually, wait, is it even worth it? You only lost 80 hit points. What about you? You've lost 20. Yeah, okay, not worth using that good herb up on. And just stab the centipede, repeat. Actually, considering we've got a chain sickle, would that be stabbing or slashing attack? I mean, the game doesn't make a distinguishment between those, but like if it were a game that did, ooh. Okay, Laurasia, you focus on the smog. Sigurd, fry a, we're gonna have some fried snake. Yeah. You puny mortals cannot stand before my fiery magic. Alright. Ow. Buddy, you might want to move from there. Ow. Princess! My princess! Would that I could have guarded thee better. Alas, thou wert by vile magics transformed and banished into a far-flung town. Yet, if some brave soul could retrieve Ra's mirror and show thee thy true face in its polished depths, then might the curse upon thee be lifted at last. Wanderer, wilt thou come to the princess's aid? Wilt thou save her? Can we talk to this fire too? Retrieve Ra's mirror and return the princess unto us. So yeah, we have to go find Ra's mirror, which thankfully they pretty much spelled it out for us. It basically narrows it down to when you find the spot on the world map, 4 tiles where it is. So that's cool. And yes, we have to go all the way to, well, not all the way, but like we have to go to the east. And let's see if I remember correctly. Yeah, okay. And another single corpse corporal. We'll just stab you, slash you. Well, actually the animation is a slash, so yeah, I guess it is a slashing attack. But yeah, we have to take the Ra's mirror and then go find the princess, who's been transformed into a dog. Huh, you know, there was a dog in the last town who kept following us around for some reason. No, also, Laurasia is level 10 now, so that's cool. Not a banner level up here, but... Ooh, a suit of leather armor. So we already have leather armor, don't we? Yeah, no, we have chainmail each, actually. So, yeah, no, that leather armor is kind of useless. Yeah, it'll make good money to sell. And... you know, smog. Yay, smog. Cool, you're the clouds of smoke, yet you can't seem to hit us. Go figure. Yeah, I think I like this text speed better. It actually allows us to see what's happening in the fight. I don't know, I suppose I could, if I really felt like it. I might do it for some important fights. Do movie announcer, narrator voice, narrating the battle. It's actually something... Right, I forgot. Based on the mobile version, all the just random items lying on the ground things are, like, blatantly telegraphed. So yes, in that little poisonous swamp is... Laurasia examines the ground at his feet. But look! Ra's mirror! And we gratefully pocket it. Oh! Somnolence. Okay. Honestly, I don't even know what we're at. Things I've been pulling up from the last couple episodes have been like, this enemy shows up here, and it's like, no, it doesn't. Stop lying to me. But yeah, apparently, so I kind of stopped trying. I just got a bestiary here. Anyway, somnolence. 12 HP, 0 MP, 19 attack, 13 defense, 8 agility, and they each give 4 experience points and 2 gold. They can also drop herbs. They can also call for help. Have we talked about these guys already? I feel like we might have. Let me make sure on something here. I'm also, the bestiary I'm using also is a different translation, but I've also got a guide like showing what enemies are where to kind of act as a transitional thing there. But no, that's, you know, it shows them in the correct. Unless actually no, yeah, these guys. Okay, I had the wrong enemy. That was everything about those enemies sound familiar. I just think I described those last time, and I did. Because these actually, Somnolence. I had the wrong enemy pulled up. These guys actually have 14 hit points, 6 MP, 18 attack, 13 defense, 18 agility, or give 18 experience, 8 gold, and can drop a Tombola ticket. They can also put us to sleep. You might want to do something about that. Fry 'em! Actually, I've heard fried ants are kind of a delicate, or, well, I know chocolate-covered ants, but, like, I've also heard just, like, frying ants is also a thing. Then again, eating bugs is apparently mostly, like, a European Western thing where that freaks people out. So, I don't know, I'd be down for it as long as it's not moving. Then maybe not cockroaches. I'm not sure about that. Oh, hey, we got a Tombola ticket. Speaking of things that they could drop. Okay. Actually, since we have a Chimera Wing, and we probably aren't going to get much chance to use it anyway. Oh! That's right. It's not just the last spot that you went to. It actually... Hey, to select. So let's go back to Munahan. Alright. So, on a hunch. Hey, doggy. Alright. So I think we need to have her following us. And then we go to the inn. Don't think about weird things about going to the inn with the dog following us, okay? Actually, no, but we probably do need a rest here. Dun, dun, dun. I mean, we could have done that after, you know, resurrecting, or after finding the princess again. But I just felt like doing that here to be weird. Anyway, we use Ra's Mirror. Use! Laurasia uses Ra's Mirror. But that can't be used here. Okay, how is it you need to do this? I know what we need to do, I just don't remember how to do it. I think maybe it's the fact that we have her following us around might have messed things up. So let's try this again. Walk up to said dog. And then... items. Laurasia peers into the depths of Ra's mirror. A beautiful princess can be seen in the reflection. I was the princess all along? Wait, what? The mirror shatters into 1,000 tiny fragments, and with that, the curse upon the princess is lifted. "'Tis a relief, indeed, to be returned to mine own dear body. I had feared that I might be cursed to bark and beg forevermore. Well met, savior mine. I am Perenelle, princess of Moonbrook. As I suspect thou art already aware, the castle, my home, was laid waste to by the minions of Foul Hargon. 'Twas those brutes who did transform me into a common mongrel and banish me here. But what is such humiliation compared to my people's suffering? I must not dwell upon it. Pity profiteth them not. Come, let us join forces that we may vanquish our common enemy as one." Alright, so, princess here. What's her name again? Perenelle. The problem with the fact that you name everybody at the start and that you don't actually get to choose their names, like they tell you at the beginning, but like I don't pay attention. I just think of her the Princess of Moonbrook. I don't know why. I don't remember what they were named when I originally played the game. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, she is, well, she's the magic user. She's a mage. You know, stats aren't great. She has really kind of terrible strength, not great defense, and actually her agility is pretty good, so she might be a bit of a dodge tank, maybe. I don't know, what's that look compared to the others? Yeah, at level 1, she's got agility equivalent to both of our characters, actually a little bit over what they have. But, yeah, she has 28 MP. Almost as much as Sigurd has at level 8, but she's only level 1. So yeah, she might be a bit of a glass cannon, but she's a magic user. She already comes with mid-heal learned, so guess she gets to be the heal tank or the heal bot of the party. And much like when the Prince of Cannock there, Sigurd joined us, she starts at level 1. Not buy. Sell. Leather armor. Sell. Plain clothes. I don't think anybody has anything else we can sell. Other than the Tombola ticket. I'll probably use that in a moment, though. Buy. Let's see. I thought there was something she could use that we could buy. Let's see, there's the bank. Maybe they have something at the item shop? Actually, wait, no, the item shop was in the inn, wasn't it? Get out of my way. I have important hero matters to attend to. Stop getting in my way. Okay, not you. Was there an item shop in this town? Is it you? No. Not the priest. It's not the priest. It's never the priest. It's when it is the priest, but not the priest. Oh, you're the bank. Okay, I thought the person behind the counter with big treasure chest. And interpret that how you will. Was the bank, but no, you're this item shop. Okay. I knew there was an item shop in this town. Ah, there we go, the Divine Dagger. Which gives her a pretty sizable boost to attack. She'll never be very good at, like, physical attacks, but, you know, she won't be completely terrible. So let's, give that to Perenelle. And equip that. And then we'll sell her Cypress Stick. But it's kind of a useless weapon. Basically the zero attack power weapon everybody can use. Alright. Iron Lance. Kind of useful. About 5 extra attack power. Kind of useful. Steel Broadsword we can't afford. Chainmail. The Steel Broadsword, but that's only for Laurasia. But that is a pretty beefy boost. I'm gonna get the Iron Lance for Laurasia now, and then trade up to the Steel Broadsword later. Full plate armor is only for Laurasia, along with the Steel Shield. Though it gives him... Actually, that's almost a 50%, a little short of a 50% increase to defense. Maybe. Honestly, though, given that Perenelle here is level 1, I'm going to want to do a bit of grinding to catch her up before we get to the next step here. So, actually, you know what? Because this episode's still a bit short here. We'll be back in a bit. While we level up the princess here a little bit to go to the next thing that I want to take care of this episode. Wasn't really planning to do it in this episode, but it kind of makes sense to do that, considering what's going to be coming up afterwards. So yeah, let's take a little bit of time to level up, and now I'll be seeing you, well, very shortly for you guys, but it might be a few minutes for me. And I'll cut you up whenever, or cut you in whenever you level up, since I am recording. Anyway, see you guys in a bit. Alright, and so some centipedes defeated. Perenelle finally reaches level 2. I mean, it didn't want like we had a lot of fights here. I only missed about 3 or 4 fights here. But yes, with her agility increasing to 4, resilience to 2, or by 2, and she learns snooze, so now she can put the enemies to sleep. I think first we need to take a snooze, because she's already at about half health. Admittedly, though, there are worse ways, I suppose. But yeah, we'll get back to you guys in a bit here, once we, pardon me, get her up to another level up, or if anyone else levels up first, but considering her low level, I'm thinking next few levels we'll get will be her. Anyway, see you guys again in a moment. Alright, and we've got another level up. Sigurd's also poisoned, but we're not worried about that. But yes, Perenelle now reaches level 3. She gets some stat boosts, and that's about it. And look, already 7 MP for this level. I think she is going to definitely be outpacing Sigurd, Sigurd, buddy. Squelch yourself. That sounds dirty. How about you just heal yourself with poison? That sounds better. Alright, anyway, we're gonna jump back in. I want to get one more level with the princess for reasons, well, you guys will be seeing in a second or two here. Me, it might be a few more minutes. Anyway, see you on the other side again. Alright, another level up. Pretty sure this is not Perenelle, though. Oh, Sigurd. Sigurd level 9. That's cool. Not a big level up for him. But, he's not going to get much in the way of good level ups. He mostly is kind of the mediator between the princess and Prince of Middenhell there. Anyway, that was actually fairly quick up the last one, so we'll cut you guys in again once someone else levels up, or, you know, ideally, we might have said want to get Princess to level 4, but shouldn't hopefully be too much longer on that. See you guys in a moment. And there we go, I hope. It's a Rachel hitting level 11. Okay, fine, that works too. We'll roll with that. So, yeah, level 11. Oh! Or 2 level ups! As if this turns out to be Sigurd hitting level 10, I'm going to stab somebody. I mean, I've been doing a lot of that, stabbing a lot of monsters. Slashing them as the case may be. Well, hey, Perenelle has a dagger. She can be stabbing. But yes, Perenelle reaches level 4. What I was looking for. Which, stat-wise, not much going on. I mean, good MP boost, but most importantly, Whoosh. Whoosh is a spell. It's an attack spell. So now she has a good healing spell, a good attack spell. She also has a, you know, support spell that's useful, question mark. Let's get some rest. And then we will go ahead and get on to our next task. Which is, well, a bit of a dungeon. Do I want to get a thing? Nah, we'll shop when we can shop when we're back, actually. One thing we can buy, actually. Actually, how much does this cost? Yeah, probably was keeping those antidotal herbs. I thought I used the Tombola tickets already. Okay, fine. I thought I used all of them. Must have picked up one up while I wasn't paying attention and grinding. So we'll play a bit of Tombola first. No, we don't need to hear the rules. I already made that mistake once today. We won't do it again. And surprisingly nobody, we didn't get anything. Alright, cool. By a Chimera Wing. Chimera Wing. Still not quite sure how to pronounce that. Alright, let's pick up some good herb on that. Are you guys sick of that pun? Because I sure am. Let's see. Alright, because this is going to be a bit of a trip just to get to the dungeon. And then it's a longish dungeon. Oh, that's why you can get Tombola tickets when you buy stuff. So that's a thing. We've got Tombola tickets now. Alright, well let's go play the Tombola 2 more times. 2 more times. Cool, yeah, we'll do that. Now we don't need to have it explained to us. Nope, okay. Yes, we would like to play. No, we don't need an introduction. Ah, Bodskins. We got another ticket. No, we don't need it explained. Star. Stars. I hate everything. Okay, we might be here a while, folks. I'll cut you in once I'm done playing around with this, if it's been something interesting. Okay, so that was a pointless bunch of gambling. Anyway, now that we've gotten that out of the way, I actually picked up 2 more herbs because we have our inventory full. I'm leaving basically slots for extra equipment that we aren't actually going to find for a long time, but, you know, preparation, being prepared, it's a good thing. Anyway, we now need to go find a thing. We could go forward with the plot, but we'll need to come back to do this anyway, so we're just going to do that now. Save ourselves extra work later. And of course, kill some monsters along the way. Fortunately, it's going to be a bit of a walk to our next destination here. Because we first have to make our way to, well, actually, where we found the Mirror of Ra is going to be, from there, start a new territory. So, actually, that's not a long enough walk for me to really, for it to make much sense for me to, like, cut you guys in at that point. Besides, so far, like, yeah, about 20 minutes of this episode, it's, you know, been off camera. So, you're gonna watch me fight random encounters and you're gonna like it. Or maybe you won't, I don't care. I'm going to keep recording. Oh, right, yeah, you're poisoned, Laurasia. Munch on that herb. Not the herb that we've been munching on, but the other herb. It's also, you know, that good herb. I'm gonna just stop with that joke now. No, I'm not. I'm going to keep going through that here. Because it amuses me on some level. Not a level that's terribly mature or anything like that, but, you know, some level that does amuse me. Actually, that's right, there is an alternate way to get where we're trying to go. But we're kind of already committed onto this path, so we're going to stick with that. You know what? Actually, let's show... Whoosh! Yes, it's wind elemental magic. And it's more powerful than Sizz. It also is a bit more costly. I wasn't paying attention to the MP cost. But she's also got more MP to burn, so it works out overall. Oh no, not heal slimes. Die. Die, 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 die. Sigurd! Hey, actually not doing too bad against that zombie there. Zambi. Yeah, these things are weak enough where I don't think we need to worry about using magic. Or maybe use Sigurd's magic to do it. I don't know. Honestly, right now it's actually better for Perenelle to be using offensive magic because outside of Laurasia, if he gets in like critical health, well actually I guess Sigurd now, if he gets in critical health too, would actually benefit from having heal more used rather than just regular heal. But, we got herbs, we got heal, we're good. For the immediate future at least. Ah, bubble slimes. Actually, you know what? Double blast him with magic. And they're not dead. That might have been a mistake. Dazzle, there we go. Of course, they only dazzled the main attack on the party. fine. That's cool, whatever. Come on, somebody stab this thing and finish it off. Or cut it. Stab, cut, I don't care. Kill the zombie. You're not doing what I'm telling you guys to do. Try again. There we go. Zombie's dead. And oh wait. That's right. Oh, what the heck? Let's. I forgot the way the world map is laid out. I always forget this. Okay, cool. So we need to go back to Moonbrook or Moonaham. You know what? Run away! Let's head back to Moonahan and take the right direction here. I forgot getting to this place is kind of obnoxious. Okay, let's try this once more. At least the gold will be worth it. Okay, I'm gonna really quickly heal up and buy some more healing items. Probably end up with Tombola tickets I'm gonna have to waste through. But I'll see you guys in a moment. Alright, so that was... I feel stupid. I forgot that this route is kind of obnoxious, as I mentioned before. But, it's doable. Yeah, we need to, in order for story progression that's going to be coming up in a little bit here, we need to get a certain item. And I mean, we could, you know, walk all the way up to that story, but we'd be like, oh no, because it's, I don't think anyone really mentions it here, what we need to do. I might be wrong. Maybe we're misremembering a thing. Actually, no, wait, someone did mention it here in Moonaham. I just think someone does. I don't remember. Anyway, we need to go up here. Stab this cloud of smoke. And then we need to come along this shoreline. Oh, baboon. Everybody gang up on the baboon! Or the baboon. Birds. I can words. Yay! Baboon is dead. And the magic user can't slap us with their giant hands. I'm sure it's just like the foreshortening, but like those are huge hands, dude. Like man, they could manhandle a good they could manhandle a magic textbook without even trying, man. I'm not sure where I'm going with that. You know what? Whoosh! Blow away, get out of my sight. Alright, come on, what is... Get a zombie. Get a zombie. Okay, who's leveling up? I'm going to guess Paranel? Yeah, Paranel. Level 5. Yeah, not much to that level, though. Alright, now that we're here... You're going down south. Something I guess to be said about this game is that, I mean, the world is significantly bigger, as I mentioned, I think second video, maybe the first one. The world map is, on a tile-to-tile scale, 4 times as big as the one in, pardon me, in Dragon Warrior 1 or Dragon Quest 1. Alright, Larasia's poisoned. That's cool. That's great. Whatever. He can't use Squelch in battle. That's weird. Okay, fine. We'll torch the snakes. Oh. Okay, I guess Paranol's gonna use the wind on the zombies then. That's cool. We'll live with that. But yeah, the world is much bigger, but there's a lot more okay, now let's just go take this really long, windy path to get to your next destination to find the thing. Oh, right, actually not. Antidotal herb, dude. And herbs like the antidote to everything. Alright, then I believe we can get to this, yeah, rather than going through the desert. Take the less encounter-strewn path. Alright, cool. Alright, we'll focus on the zombies for the moment. And now the zombies are dead, we'll squish the ants. Sigurd? Sigurd! Hey, I guessed right. Cool. Let's see. Wow, this is not a good level up. Zoom! Oh, sweet. I just bought his Chimera Wing for nothing. I mean, I bet it's better to be prepared than not, but you know, I didn't need that, I guess. That's cool. That's fine. We're good. Let's get in the tower. Get in the tower here. Alright. And this is the Tower of Wind. It's a fairly straightforward dungeon, sort of. There's a little bit going on in here, but let me make sure I can remember how to get through this place. Alright, yep, I do remember how to get to this. Okay. Because this is kind of a weird, twisty little tower. Focus on that. Actually, both of you focus on that. You... Actually, yeah, everybody focus on the zombie first. But yeah, the game does have a lot more, like, just wander to this random thing. Like, we'll see the next video is going to be a long one. As far as, like, just aimlessly wandering through the world map before we get to our destination. Actually, no. And whoever is left after we kill the zombie can start attacking rats. There we go. Okay, Laurasia. Cool. It might be a good idea to think about healing Sigurd. Starting to run a little low on health. But yeah, the next area, it is a long stretch for what we're going to cover in the next area as far as landmass. Things we'll actually be doing... not a lot that we'll be doing on that, but... Oh, hey, speaking of Laurasia, level 12. Strength +4. Not anything super amazing. Sigurd, yeah, you're at about half health. Let's munch down on some herbage. Wow. Literally just took 2 steps and the enemies ganged up on us. That's cool. Whatever. But yeah, the next video we're going to have a bit of a stretch of just walking across the world map, not really seeing much happen. But in the meantime to that, but it will come to a nice conclusion. A good stopping point for the next video is going to leave us, but this video less so. No, I don't need to press A again. I'm kind of getting rather annoyed here. Oh. Yeah, this is a good plan. I hope it sounds like a good plan. I don't actually know. Alright, there's one zombie dead. Oh, great, now Larasia's hallucinating too. And there isn't a way to cure that either, unfortunately. You just deal with it until the end of the fight when I guess your partner just slap you senseless like, hey, come back to reality, come on. We can't expect Larasia to really carry his weight here. We'll damage the already damaged zombie. Actually hit it, that's good. He hit that thing. Right on, clearly losing my brain, my mind, however you want to phrase it. Hello? Thou must needs take great care when treading near the tower's edge, friend. Wilt thou oblige me by showing such prudence? No. Mayhap thou findest the prospect of plummeting to thy death amusing. Such foolhardiness bodeth not well for thy future endeavours. I would have to say yes. It seemeth thou art a careful sort. Hast thou perchance stumbled and fallen before, and thereby learnt thy lesson? And yes, I'm not going to show it here because I don't feel like going to that first floor, and counter rate seems to be obnoxiously high for the moment, so we're not going to risk fighting more things than we really need to. But yes, those open-ended areas of the floor when we're walking around the edge here, we can fall into that, so that's great. Or something. No, Sigurd can't cast. Actually, no. This looks like a job for Perenil to heal, because actually him and Larasia are both running a little low. But Sigurd is more in like critical danger, whereas Larasia, he'll survive another hit or two, but he's just getting a little bit low on health. There we go. Alright. I'm kind of getting tired of the random encounter rate here. It's a little high, and I'd prefer it wasn't. Then again, considering we were running low on funds to upgrade ourselves in town, actually not so much. We could have done a slight upgrade for the Prince, and that's really the only one who can get much there. There is a better weapon for Sigurd, but considering the cost of it and the cost of the real upgrade for the Prince or for Larasia, I don't know why I keep calling him the Prince and the other two by names, sort of. I don't know. Anyway, it might make more sense upgrade Larasia, and then once we get the chance to fully upgrade him, give the Prince his hand-me-downs, because the Prince doesn't get as strong of equipment, especially this stage of the game. You dirty rat. I would say I couldn't resist that pun, but I probably could have, but I'd really rather not. But yes, Dirty Rat. They are... Where did I put their information at? There we go. Dirty Rats. 25 HP, 35 attack, 12 defense, 25 agility, give 23 experience, 25 gold, and can drop an herb. They can also call for help, but there's only one of them. We're just going to gang up on him. Kill him. See? Wasn't that hard. Now, there are a group of them that might have been problematic, but, you know, just the individual. He's fine. Also, we got gold. Gold is good. Gald is good. We're not playing Star Ocean, so Gald isn't a thing. Kind of stinks. I could go play some Star Ocean right now. Alright. Now, the path we need to take. Because, yes, up here... Because, yeah, the other stairs that we've missed, that were on the first floor, they'll just lead you into a set of loops that can take you to a dead end, so we weren't doing that. But now we're actually at the main part of the dungeon here. And, let's see... Actually, I'm given... Let's see... Actually, yeah, well, I know what route we're going to take here. Okay. I had to think about this for a bit, because there's two prominent treasures in this tower that we can get. One of them we actually need. Oh, someone's leveling up. Paranel? Paranel, level 6. Dazzle. And a set of plain clothes. Doesn't do as much good. Alright. But yes, there's two major treasures we can find in here. And as I was saying, one of them is a necessary thing we will need to advance the storyline. Well, the other one isn't necessary but can be useful. We're going to get that second one first, mostly just because the way the dungeon is laid out. Once we get the... well... Actually, no. Yeah, no, we're going to go after the main treasure. The way things are laid out. I could really do without this encounter rate. I think I've said that before, but just feels like it bears repeating. And yes, we can envelop enemies in illusions. Again, it's a group target. I really don't think there's a lot in the way of single targets in this game. I'm starting to wonder. Well, I mean, there's heal and heal more. But like offensive spells, I think everything is multi-targeted. Which I'm not super against. Like the way a lot of RPs are balanced, you tend to see... Pardon me. You tend to get like a lot of like multi-target abilities are the go-to for damage output because like unless they are severely weak, they are like unless either the single targets are stupidly strong or the multi-targets are severely weakened, multi-targets will do more damage overall in 90% of the situations. Like probably the worst offender of that is the Final Fantasy series, which the Final Fantasy series, like you multi-target a spell, and in games where it does that, and like there's, well, there are some cases like 7 where you have like limited capability to multi-target, but setting aside off-brand or like exceptions like that, for the most part, if you are multi-targeting, then pardon me, you're only getting what is it, like a 30% drop in damage? Ooh. Maybe I should stop talking about theory crafting and game strategies and like actually fight. Pay attention to what I'm doing. That'd probably be good. Okay, good, we're not gonna die. Anyway, but you only get a drop of 30% damage, which means if you're, you know, and since multi-targeting, like a lot of them is a choice, like you can use to cast a spell or cast it against multiple targets for less damage per hit, but like you hit multiple targets, you're doing more damage overall, and thus getting closer to your goal of wiping out the enemy party. I really should have healed Laurasia, thinking about it. Oh well. Laurasia, you killed the Magus. Paranel and Sigurd hurt them zombies. But yeah, so you're going to end up doing more damage to the enemy party overall, and a lot of them, like the early ones, there's room to argue that like, okay, the damage is scalable enough, mostly just because like damage is scaled very poorly in player favor overall, but as the series has gone on, it's ostensibly gotten easier, and like you use multi-target abilities and just like, okay, that does a lot of damage, and like the damage you gain by single targeting it doesn't really matter. It's not that much, and it still doesn't matter too much ultimately, because you're not going to see, like, the enemies are going to die very quickly either way, and by damaging more of them, you can do it more quickly. Anyway, Sigurd. Ooh, I am good. Oh, Sigurd may just notice the level shows up there before it shows down there. Suddenly I don't seem so psychic, except I wasn't paying attention, so it's like my brain knew, or maybe I was paying attention on some subconscious level. I'm thinking too much about this. Yeah, give Laurasian herb. And what we came here for, the Windbreaker. I get what they're going for, given that this is, like, the Dragon Quest series loves to do puns, which admittedly, just from Akira Toriyama's involvement, like, I don't know if it's something with the Dragon Ball series or just Japan in general. Admittedly, with the way Japanese language works, there's ostensibly more capacity to make puns. But puns seem to be a big thing in Japanese humor. From my understanding, I mean, admittedly there's a lot to Japanese humor. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, just stupid slapstick you see in anime, and like, yes, that is a thing. And, I mean, I generally find it funny, but, you know, some people don't tend to just like, oh, Japanese humor is bleh. Like, there is actually different things, like, stand-up Japanese comedy is very different from what you'd expect in, like, if you were used to, like, stand-up comedy in America or Europe. Actually, I guess a lot of other parts of the world kind of adjacent to those, where they kind of do the same thing. Like, Japanese stand-up comedy is, it's more, actually it's ostensibly more vaudeville-esque, the more I think about it. I don't know. Anyway, Laurasia level up to 13. Alright, cool. And Piranel. Munch on that herb. Heck yeah. Alright. Now that we're back up here, fight more random encounters, because of course he is. I'm not too worried about the fact that my MP is actually starting to run low. We're almost out of here. And also, these enemies aren't super tough, for the most part. Bother. Sigurd's already hallucinating. Now he's hallucinating double. Guys filled with quadruple vision. That a thing? I don't know. Anyway. But yeah, like what I've seen and like read of... Oh, and we found a chest. A suit of leather armor. Well, that'd be good for picking up some spare cash. Alright, then if we take this route's probably going to be the shortest of them. You dirty rats! Anyway, but yeah, it has a bit more of a vaudeville-esque, like, comedy duo setup to it when I've seen it. Like, I don't know if that's just general or if that's like a particular style of comedy that just happens to be popular in Japan. Maybe like there's what we think of as stand-up comedy here in like America, and well, I think most of you guys are from America. I haven't really looked at the analytics. I don't particularly care. But again, like maybe there is like an equivalent to that in Japan. It's just not as big of a deal or not as big of a thing. Which admittedly, when you think about a lot of stand-up comedy, or at least from my perspective, the stand-up comedy that I've grown up enjoying and like, because well, that includes things like Chris Rock, Richard Pryor, George Carlin, stuff like that. Like, just from like Japanese culture, I don't know if stuff like that would really work or be a thing that people would enjoy. At least not to the extent like you've always got outliers who, you know, okay, yeah, mostly like culturally, this is kind of what's appropriate and what people enjoy, but you know, there are people that like other stuff. Anyway, the other thing here, not necessarily for advancement, but the prayer ring. We discussed that briefly, since that's a potential prize from the tombola. But yeah, you can, well, Windbreaker. Allows the warrior to ride the wind just a little. Like I said, important for advancing the story. We'll see what's going on there. Prayer Ring. Restores 20 to 27 MP. However, if I remember correctly, it's not single use, but it isn't it's not infinite, but it's not single use. Basically, every time you use it, there is a chance that it will break. And that can be pretty useful. But anyway, because we're going to head off to next, Munahan's a better starting point than here. Plus, we're running low on magic. It's been, well, for you guys, a little over an hour. For me, a bit longer than that. But anyway, we're going to come over here to Munahan, call it a day. And are you? No, you're the nanny. Is it you? Yeah, there we go. 'Tis said that Miraculous Cloak lieth in a tower in this land, which alloweth mortal men to ride the wind like unto the birds. Though he leap from atop the tallest of precipices, the wearer of this enchanted item will float unharmed to the land below. Yeah, him. And yeah, that will. But will be soon. But anyway, I'm gonna heal up, probably do a bit of shopping, maybe. I need to do some quick comparisons on options that will be available in a little bit here. But yeah, we're going to call it a day. Tune in next time, where now that we've got three heroes, we should continue on our path and try and find and defeat Hargon. Until then, though, as always, later, folks.